Hey everybody, Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. Thanks as always for tuning in. Today, the little video I'm just going to present to you is a bit of golf instruction. I was doing some lessons at the weekend, as I do most weekends, and got me thinking a little bit about the importance of grip. Now, we all know how important the golf grip is. It's the only contact between us and this golf club, so the better the grip is, ultimately the more control I've got over this thing. So I was having a little think of, I do a lot of coaching here, and I would say it's hard to put an exact number on this, but I would stick my neck on the line and say 75% of the people that I am helping coach have a grip issue, be it a fundamental problem with it, or grip pressure, or something else related to it. And one of the most common things I see in grip is the grip being held in the wrong position in the left hand. I see so many golfers gripping the club too much into the palm of the left hand, you know, getting it up in here, whereas what we really want to do is be getting it more in the fingers, don't we? So it's very common for me to see a grip which goes too much into the palm of the hand, and the hand goes into this sort of strong position so that you see plenty of knuckles here. The big problem I've got now, the double whammy, is there's nowhere really good for my right hand to go on. So my right hand comes in underneath. I see this an awful lot, people gripping the club underneath. And we end up with a horrible, strong grip in the palm of the hand. This invariably is going to hood the club on the way back. It's going to make it really difficult to release the club. It's going to make it difficult to set the wrist hinge. All sorts of things. So the problem with a grip is changing it. Some people have got so used to holding the club incorrectly that when I use one of these training grips. I don't know if you've seen these things, they've been around for donkey's years. I like them. There'll be people out there who disagree and say they don't work, but this is a training grip where you can only put your hand on the club in the right position. Now when I give this to somebody and say, grab hold of that, they say, oh blimey, that feels dreadful, that feels horrible, that feels awkward. Now, I love it when I get a reaction like that. When somebody says, oh, that feels bad or wrong or difficult, I know I've made a change. But from here, I can get the club running in the fingers, I can get nice and neutral with the grip. And once I've got the hands into that position, then all of a sudden, I can keep the club neutral on the takeaway. I can see toe of the club point to the sky. I can create some wrist hinge where the arms and the hands can release a little bit more together. All sorts of good things coming in. And it's very interesting these days when you study grips of the great tour professionals, male and female, you see very few poor grips these days. You know, you might get the odd golfer who does, you know, grip it in the fingers and gets a little bit stronger, shows a few more knuckles. I know there are golfers out there doing that, but majority of these top players are using pretty neutral grips, gripping it very much in the fingers. So for me as a golf coach, primarily grip is always number one. I feel that if a golfer has a poor grip, they're never going to develop their full potential as a golfer. And grip problems create other problems in the backswing, and then we compensate for the problem in the backswing and the downswing, and it all goes horribly wrong. The other big thing that I get day in, day out is golfers come in and say, I'm not consistent, I want to be more consistent, I could never play consistent. Guess why? Grip is often the root cause of this. So just have a little think about your grip, have a little check, go and get a lesson with your local PGA pro and get that grip checked out. What you may feel is a good grip may be not as good as you think it is, and it's so important, folks, and it's such an easy change to make once you're aware of it. So that's it, it's grip. Let me know what you think about grips. You know, there'll be people out there who will disagree. They'll say that maybe a strong or a weak grip is the way to go. You know, maybe a baseball grip you're using. Personally, I wouldn't use it because the hands are disconnected. Interlocking or overlapping, no difference for me which one of those you're using. They both provide a connection in the hands. So, you know, let's have a little discussion about grip. See what you think. Thanks for watching. Please post your comments down below. Let's get some dialogue going on this and share some ideas. All the best, and I'll speak soon. Bye.